All right. So the drones in New Jersey. Well, it looks like that this is not some foreign country trying to attack us. According to the CEO of Saxon Unmanned, who makes drones, he said that what has happened is that there was a nuclear warhead from Ukraine shipped to New Jersey. And when the package got there, it was damaged. And they opened it up, and the warhead was not in there. And so he said that these drones are looking for the warhead by using the drones have the capability to smell um, like radiation, nuclear material, stuff like that. And so the government probably knows what's going on. And for some reason, they don't want to tell us, which they need to tell us what's going on. And the update on J6, the FBI report came out yesterday, and the, the, the inspector general at the FBI said that the FBI had 26 informants on the ground on J6. So the FBI knew all along. To me, it seems like this was an inside job. And also come out recently that Liz Cheney is in some hot water. Liz Cheney went behind Cassidy Hutchins' lawyer's back and got her to change her lawyer and get a lawyer that was friendly towards Liz Cheney. And so her whole testimony, not Liz Cheney's, Cassidy Hutchins, her whole testimony appears to have been a lie. That's, if what they're saying is true and that Liz Cheney contacted Cassidy Hutchins without notifying her lawyer and convinced her to fire her lawyer, and then they concocted this whole story about Trump grabbing the steering wheel of the limo. And see, here's the problem with that. In between where Trump sits in the back of the limo and the limo driver, there's an inch thick of bulletproof glass. So they're trying to say that Trump would not have been able to do that because what is he going to take his fist and pound through inch thick of bulletproof glass? This stuff is going to get found out, and it's going to get investigated, which I'm glad it's going to be investigated because, you know, if Liz Cheney broke the law, she needs to be prosecuted. I don't care that she's Dick Cheney's daughter. You break the law, you break the law. You should get prosecuted. At least it should be investigated, you know. But that's neither here nor there, you know. Our current commander in chief, Biden, also, before I get on to Biden, um, General Mark Milley, come to find out, he needs to be investigated for treason. The president gave him an order to protect the Capitol, to call up the National Guard and protect the Capitol. Instead, he went behind the president's back. He called um, someone in the Chinese government, and he actively subverted the president. He needs to be court-martialed, and he's trying to get Biden to give him a pardon, which instead of getting a pardon, he needs to be brought up on charges. He needs to be court-martialed, which can be done. Pete Hegseth, as the next Secretary of Defense, can recall General Milley to active duty and have him investigated. And if it's true that he, you know, basically committed treason, then he needs to be charged for it. We can't let these people just get away with this crap. We have to investigate it and then hold them responsible. Because if you don't hold them responsible, then when they get back in power, if they ever do, then they will just do it again. But we cannot just idly sit by and say, well, you know, yeah, these people did something wrong, but it's been so long, give them a pass. Nope. They wouldn't give us a pass. Look at what all they have done to President Trump in the last year, how they have tried to bankrupt him, put him in jail, um, unalive him, and there are those that say that we should just turn the other cheek and let bygones be bygones. And I'm not one of them. You know, if you do something wrong, you should be held to account for what you did. I'm not saying just, you know, vengefully go after them, but it needs to be investigated because they would do it to us. It's time that we stop turning the other cheek and saying, well, blah, blah, blah. No, we need to hold people accountable for the things that they do wrong. And it starts with General Milley, because if he did half of what they're saying he did, that's treason. He was given a lawful order from the president, and he said he did not want to obey that order. So instead of obeying that order, he called the Chinese government and other leaders on the Democratic Party, and he willfully disobeyed a lawful order. And then with, Liz Cheney, if she went behind Cassidy Hutchins' lawyer's back and convinced her to fire her lawyer and hire one of her friends as a lawyer, and then got her to change her testimony, that's all illegal. Never mind unethical, it's illegal. And, she needs to be investigated, brought up on charges, and, there's talk that Biden may try to pardon them. Well, if he does, then you can call him in front of Congress and question them. And when you receive a pardon, you lose your Fifth Amendment right. If you receive a pardon, you no longer have the right to say, I will not testify, or I will not incriminate myself, etc. Once you receive a pardon, you cannot do that. So that's what I have for y'all today. Sorry that I was late coming on, but I was doing a bunch of other things. So we will see you tomorrow. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.